Ultimate Invasion issue number 1 just dropped, and bro, I need to tell you guys about this story. We start off 2 months ago in Earth 616 at the Blackguard building, and we have 4 people with high-grade equipment ready to break in. And they definitely do so in a very explosive way, leading them to an area that has a giant black box. And they open it up and they realize that it's not a thing that they're going for, but a who. And we see this man sitting down. And when he turns around saying right on time, we realize it's Reed Richards from the Ultimate Universe, also known as the Maker. And the Maker's basically talking about how this plan didn't go exactly according to plan because there was one change of the 4 people. And he explains how he had a therapist that encouraged him to think a little bit bigger. And when these 4 start asking for the reward, Reed starts putting them together. He crushes them down and forms them into a decoy of himself. Then we see the good Reed and Black Panther seeing the destruction of the site, trying to figure out what happened. And they realize it's the location of the Maker. And when they go to check on him, they realize he escaped, and now they're worried what he's doing and why. Then we see the Maker infiltrate into the Baxter building, and he starts going through all of Reed's databases. And then we see Reed bring back the Illuminati for this. And then we get told of a montage of a bunch of things that the Maker has been stealing. Things like vibranium, Terrigen spheres, a mutant gateway, and Reed's bridge device, an immunity lance from the Sanctum, and a dilution shield from Atlantis. And they all kind of agree it's probably just to make a point saying that he's better than all of the Illuminati. And then we see the Maker visits Miles. And he asks Miles, why are you willing to live in this horrible world? I'm going back to the Ultimate Universe, and I thought it was only right to ask the only other person from that universe if they want to come back with me. And Miles declines, and the Maker gives him a card saying, contact me if you change your mind. Then we see the Illuminati have caught up with the Maker, but there's a force field and they can't break into him at all. And Reed realizes what the Maker's gonna do, and they try to put all their force into attacks. And nothing works. And the Maker asks one last question to Reed, saying, if you could do it all over again, would you erase me from reality? And Reed says, yes, as the Maker says, I'll keep that in mind, and he goes into the portal. And the Illuminati are just helpless. And then we see a very important day for Peter Parker in the Ultimate Universe, on the field trip where he's about to get bit by the radioactive spider. Until the Maker comes in and stops Peter from becoming Spider-Man.